For the running play, we've got a man down on the field. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. This is Gaskin on the carry. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. And to give this time to the tailback. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th. Sanders now to add the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it was capped off by a Myles Gaskin touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They're down here in a 1-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late-game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Here's Cousins. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And the defense loses him. It's complete. A big connection on that one. 32 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Cousins. And he's got this to Jefferson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Now Cousins. Throw caught there by Osborne. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. He's going to get this one down to Cook, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Cousins to throw, and this ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we may very well be headed to overtime. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. Take it in at the 3. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk-reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. Now Tua. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's in! Are you kidding me?
How do you give that up?
One of the most improbable ways to finish a game. And they do win it on the final play.
Well, we know the crowd is absolutely stunned by what we just saw there. Forget I'm stunned. I have to believe that you are as well. When they finally get their legs back under them, they'll head to the exits, and I think they'll probably be muttering a few choice words along the way, too. How did that happen?
I don't know. They certainly thought overtime was on the horizon, bracing for overtime. We were, too, and we may want to wait a little bit before heading for the exit.